Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? So, this right here is, see, I'm pulling out my chain for me. I gotta pull on my chain for y'all, you feel me? Nah. Um, but okay, cool. So look, right here, guys, this right here is a video that is all about, how you can switch to a fruit-based diet. You feel me? Me talking about my experience as a someone who's on a fruit-based diet, how I've been able to put on muscle and how I've been able to gain some weight. Um, and also just showing you specifically how to make this, step, okay? Make this switch into a fruit-based lifestyle. All right. Uh okay. So I'm gonna share my screen and we're gonna talk about some things. That's a bar. That's a bar. You can't tell me I ain't got the bars. I don't know why it's not sharing. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Oh, here it is. Yes. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Boom. Now let me come back to the Zoom and now try to share. Boom. There we go. Okay, here we go, guys. All right. Oh, I don't know why it's at the very end. We got to start from the top. We just not getting started. You feel me? Cool. All right, cool. Building muscle on a fruit-based diet. Okay. I hate using the word diet, just FYI, everybody. You feel me? Like, I hate using the word diet. Like, diet culture, do not, relate that to this. Okay. This is not something that you do and it's like, you only do it for a certain period of time. You feel me? And then you kick rocks and you go back to the same BS that put you in a situation for wanting to even change your diet. So, like, this is a lifestyle. Okay. This is a lifestyle change. All right. You make this a part of your lifestyle and a part of who you are. Okay. Because that's how you make this, even more of a reality. All right. And have things flow smoothly. Okay. So, a guide to building muscle while following a fruit based diet and managing an online business. So, some things that we're going to be going over is there's going to be we're going to be going over the BCAs, right? The benefits, the reasons why you want to tap in with the BCAs, the benefits of a fruit-based diet, overview of the presentation, building muscle on a fruit-based diet, and also welcome to there's going to be a welcome to the presentation. All right. Why is it doing that? Okay. Benefits of a fruit-based diet. So there is so many, but for some that are very, very important is, they're high in essential vitamins and minerals, okay? Rich in antioxidants, right? Which is going to help you look young, right? Hold on to that youth, right? Get back your youth. And it also promotes healthy digestion, impeccable digestion, actually. Um, sometimes probably too good, depending upon like what you're eating, right? Also provides natural energy. Okay. A lot of, today people really are addicted to stimulation, right? Like the coffee, right? The salt, right? Um, the energy drinks, right? The espresso shots, all of that. Like every day, just think about it. How many times a day does the average person like eat something intentionally to get like that extra boost? There's even things called like 5-hour energy drinks or whatever. Like it's crazy. And I used to drink some called like Mountain Dew, which is technically banned in places like Europe, I believe, or other places around the world. Like America is one of the places where it's allowed, but like it's very, very bad for your health. But what I'm saying though is this: we can tap into our natural energy if we just came back to what is real. If we start to eat what is real, okay, and what is most designed for us to consume and thrive on, period, okay? Um, a fruit based diet also supports muscle recovery, all right? Dog, I barely get sore. I barely get sore, but I'm also very active. Okay. Only times I really get sore is when I try some new things, you feel me? But I don't get as sore as what I used to get. So I remember a long time ago when I first started ever hitting the gym, dude, I would do squats, right? I would do like legs. It would be leg day, right? And I wouldn't be able to walk for like a week or a week or two. And it would be really, really that bad. Like I would be limping out of bed, limping into bed, right? Um, but now I just don't do that. I don't. And I would get also so sore where like I couldn't even pick up my arms. I literally just be like this, trying to put my hands up, you know? Because I was just so sore. Back then when I was eating like let's say a vegan diet or let's say like, a sad American diet. At that point in time with me working out, like I would get super, super sore. But now on a fruit-based diet, now that I'm getting high angstroms of energy, right? Natural energy, right? Going straight to the source of the vitamins and the minerals, right? Not secondhand vitamins and minerals, which is what you get from animal products, but I'm getting what is intended for me to consume. I'm now tapping into that natural energy. You feel me? And I'm also not getting as sore, period. Like, it's honestly amazing. And I love it. So, building muscle with a fruit based diet includes fruits with high water content for hydration. Look, hydration is super, super important. Okay. As a human being, like we've been told, like, yeah, we 75% water, like, but people hear that and literally won't even think twice about having two juices a day at least. And also when people at the gym, just think about it, dude, bro, people be at the gym with literally no water, like no water sometimes, no water. And it's really, really profound to me. I like to go in with some juice, something just slight. I don't bring a whole lot with me, but I like to come in with just some, that's going to keep me hydrated on a cellular level. But hydration is super, super important. And when you really, really are hydrated, you can then be able to perform in the gym a whole lot better. Okay. And also your thoughts, you feel me? Your feelings, your intention, your perception, everything is going to change. That's what I tell people all the time. You are going to change, like you're going to change in ways that like you may not even be really ready for. You're going to change in a way like this is for people. It's not just about the diet. You feel me? This is going to change your entire life. This is going to put you on a path of connection back to you. And upon that happening will mean that you get more intentional and you start to get very, very specific with what you want to do in this life, and how you want to be perceived and all of that. So like this right here changes your entire reality. Okay. And that's what it's done for me. Uh, Another thing that's super, super important is proper food combining, right? Proper food combining is super, super important. A lot of times people be talking about, I've been coaching for a minute, right? But like people have been talking about, oh, I'm low in my iron. Oh, I'm low in this. I'm low in that. Well, have you ever tried to properly combine your food so that way you increase the absorption of that food? For example, iron. A lot of women are like low in iron, right? Reason being is because they're not properly combining their food to increase the absorption of iron, or they may need to do a detox. Period. 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 Because the cleaner that you are internally will only mean that you can absorb even better. Because there's a specific part in the colon that is responsible for absorption. And if that part is not clean enough, then you are not absorbing, period. So, yeah, when it comes to really absorbing, the nutrients and the fuel and the food, the minerals and vitamins and stuff that you're consuming, um, you need to do proper food combining. All right. And you also need to eat a variety of fruits, right? Of eating a wide variety is actually really, really good for your gut microbiome. Okay. And also helping out, with your immune system, right? Diversity is key, period. All right. Um, and then you also want to follow a structured workout routine. A lot of people be going to the gym and literally not know what they're doing. Like they'll just go to the gym and be like, okay, I'm about to go work out, and literally just go and do push-ups, or they'll do a couple squats, or they'll get on the treadmill, or it's just mindless working out. You want to be very mindful. And you see, that's what this entire lifestyle does too. It makes you mindful. It makes you intentional. It makes you see clearly, not only just with your diet and your lifestyle, but like entirely, just with everything. I really wouldn't even be on this path if it would like, dude, it's really profound because when I think about it, like my entire life changed when I really when I changed my diet. And the more light I went and the more I started to incorporate more fruits, my life just started to get better and better and better. It's profound, y'all. I was doing real reckless and wild stuff, growing up. I'm a little story time about me. Born and raised in California, South Central California, right? South Central Los Angeles. And yeah, I've done some pretty wild, illegal, not cool things. And I was caught up in a little lifestyle that was, only going to end up in um certain directions. But if it wasn't for me switching my life, right, up and going in a different direction, then I would not have ever found the fruit-based diet. I would not have ever became a coach. I would have not ever traveled to, 7 different countries, you know? And just this past year alone in 2023, I went to 4. And actually, I think it's probably like close to 10 that I've been to in just total. But I just don't know as of right now because I'm not counting. But yeah, as within, so without. When you do right to your internal reality, your external will change. It's inevitable. Okay. So if you're serious about switching to a fruit-based lifestyle and also building muscle, right, and changing your entire life and your business, with the link somewhere, make sure you book a call with me. Okay. Book a free consultation with me, right? And let's get on a call and let's talk all about how you can get on a path to successfully doing that. All right. Um, so here, look, let me keep going. All right, so managing online business. So this is very, very important because I made a lot of mistakes with my business, and this is how you can save time, right? It's actually good that you make mistakes, and I'm proud that I made these mistakes, but I made these mistakes and learned from them, and this is how you can learn not to fall into those same mistakes that I've made before. So you want to delegate tasks and outsource what's needed. That's extremely important. I call it Superman syndrome. Okay. In the beginning, I was like, I'm doing everything. But the thing about that I learned is that I am not even meant to do everything. I'm not. I can't. It's not possible. It's possible, but it's just not human. Like it's just not. You want to be able to have your own time, you feel me, to go out with family, talk to friends and have your own personal, right relaxation, your own human time. And you cannot do that and have a $1 million business. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. So you have to outsource what you need, the task and stuff like that. So hire people and fire people just as fast as you hire them. Period. And I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna keep it like that because yes, you definitely will have to hire and fire a couple people before you find the right one. You also want to utilize AI productivity tools and software, okay? Because we're in the age of AI. This right here is going to help transform you and help you not have to have a huge team, okay? I'm gonna tell you guys something. I do not have a huge team, but the team that I do have, they go hard. They go super hard, and I'm very appreciative for them, and it's only to the moon, from here. Um, but yeah, like, they do a lot. And but if AI wasn't existing, I probably would have to have like 10 employees minimum, but I don't. So yeah, you definitely want to tap in with these productivity tools because there's a lot of AI that I use today that saves me a ton of time that I am eternally grateful for. You also want to set clear goals and priorities. Okay, this is important. You don't want to be ego. Okay, don't be too so deep in your ego. You also want to schedule dedicated work time. You want to tap in with your time management and stick to a calendar, stick to a schedule. All right. This is extremely, extremely important. All right. Um, and like I was just saying, you want to maintain a work life balance. It's important for you to see your mom. It's important for you to see your dad, your sister, your brother, you feel me, grandma, whatever it is. It's important for you to see them. It's important. And I'm gonna tell you guys something, for me, I was traveling a lot, right? And the reason why I put this here is because I was traveling so much. I remember I came back and I was just around my mom and I just got quiet. I just got quiet because I just felt bad. I just felt bad. So, you guys can learn from my mistakes. All right. You want to go and see mom. If mom hit you and be like talking about, sister or brother or whatever, or, the family gossip, politics, whatever, like just sit there and listen to her and go and see her because she want to talk to you. That's just probably a sign that you got to go and see mom or you got to go and see dad, whatever it is. All right. So you make sure you tap in with the family and maintain a work life balance. It's extremely important. All right. It's good for your mental health. Trust me. You also, yeah, you want to set realistic expectations, right? Like I said, you don't want to be ego. You want to take breaks and practice self care, period. This is extremely important because as within, so without. All right. Um, every night I do breath work. I also do, some shadow work. I'm tapping in with my spirit, right? And I dance. Now, my dancing is not something cool, right? I do a kind of dance that I consider to be a dance, but I release that energy. It's a part of my self-care practice that I do every night. But there's more to it. But you want to have your own routine so that way you remain balanced. Okay. Business is more so a masculine field. Okay. And you have to have a balance of that feminine and masculine, that yang, right? Throughout the day. Right. So that way, you don't end up the next day hyper masculine and flipping on someone that literally just stepped on your shoe. You can't be popping off at the mouth at someone who just stepped on your shoe and didn't know that they stepped on your shoe. They didn't deserve you to call them out their name. Like you gotta. What I'm saying is that you just gotta be centered. You don't want to be like just wow. So you gotta find balance. All right. Um, you also have to create a daily schedule. Whoops. Daily schedule. Whoops, my bad. I'm getting messages. Create a daily schedule that includes work. My VA is probably like doing messaging this client. So sorry about that, guys, if you guys can hear that. You want to create a daily schedule that includes work and health priorities. Okay. Work is the masculine. The health is also, I mean, you could determine it as masculine or feminine or whatever it is, you feel me? But you want to have that 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 self-care aspect to the day. Okay. Somewhere down the line, right? You also want to practice time management techniques. Okay. For example, right? You can prioritize your day, right? Um, for example, A would be like very, very priority, and then Z would be least priority, right? And yeah, that's just one itty bitty little snippet. But yeah, you definitely want to practice time management techniques. Okay, prioritizing things of importance throughout the day so that way you be as effective as possible every day. Okay, and you also want to adapt and adjust as needed because nothing is ever the same. Things change all the time. All right. Boom. So now, with that being said, I want to stop sharing my screen and I want to also come back here and show you guys an image of me building muscle. Okay. So currently the date is January 31st, 2024. I have to think about what year it is. And this right here is how much muscle I have built and weight I have gained in just 30 days. All right.
Trouble.
I'm about to show you right now. I'm about to show you right now. I'm going to share my screen right now. Cool. So this right here is me, right? This is, of course, a long time ago, but this is the muscle that I put on now. All right. Um, yeah, I am currently 160, and I started out at, what was it, 154? Yeah, I started out at 154, and yeah, I put on 6 pounds. That's 6 pounds. 154 plus six, right? That's 60. I got to do math. You feel me? I wasn't the best at math, y'all. But yeah, that's what your boy look like right now. And also I want to show you someone else that has built muscle with working with me and that I've had the pleasure of co-creating with. Uh, God dang it. How do I get back? Give me a second, y'all. Okay, there. Okay, now let me pull this up. So this right here is my brother Mike. Okay, Mike was an awesome dude. His biggest problem was, I think, finding uh yeah, he finding like protein sources, right? But I just kept telling him like, look, dog, for right now, like you just gotta like here it is. I just kept telling him like, bro, look, you gotta focus on diversity, and you gotta follow this system that I have, designed that helps me. So here, like I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, boom. So this is him after the program, okay? Boom. Yep. So this right here is my brother Mike, okay? Mike really wanted to learn like what he can eat to be able to build muscle, sustain muscle, you feel me? And really to just thrive on this lifestyle, right? He was coming from a vegan diet, and yeah, he just really wanted to know how to do it and also build muscle. He saw that I was doing it. So yeah, that's what I did. I gave him a customized fitness plan, gave him a customized meal plan, right? And a bunch of other things that, ultimately helped him, get to this shape of what he's at right now. Okay. And let me show you guys actually a picture of what he used to look like. Okay. So here, look, let me stop sharing that. Now let me come to the interwebs and find, because I actually have this post on my Instagram too. Here. Okay. I'm going to share my screen right now. Boom. Boom. So if you're seeing this, this is what he looked like here. Look at him. Look at that. Look at the skinniness, right? I think this was like month one though. So he did have a little bit of a build, right? He was building, but he looked super different as you guys can see. So he went from this, right? He went from this, right? To he went from that to this here. Hold on. I wish I can just easily share or like here we go. He went from that to this. That boy looked jacked. That boy got jacked. You hear me? That boy got jacked, right? So it's entirely possible. All right. It is entirely possible, but It cannot be possible if you are limited, mentally. You feel me? If you don't fully believe, look, man, when you really, really ready to believe and really, really take it to the next level, right? With your entire life, because like I said, this is not a diet. You feel me? This is a real lifestyle change, right? If you're really, really ready to break the chains off wellness and take your health to the next level, make sure you book a call, because only then is when I can give you the system, right? That I gave to Mike, that I've been using, right? And that I've given to other people. So that way they can also switch to this lifestyle and thrive on this lifestyle and build muscle and, you know, uh, start their business or transform their business. He also has a business, which I have not even shown, but he has a coaching business. He's also a coach. He's also a coach. He's a breathwork coach. As within, so without. What I've told you guys in the beginning of this webinar. As within, so without. Change your internal reality and watch the external reflect itself. Man went from wanting to know how to just do this lifestyle to doing this lifestyle and then also starting his own business. Like the man is abundant. It's crazy. So, like I said, man, look, if you guys want to build muscle, if you guys want to be able to really know how to do this lifestyle correctly and switch to a fruit-based, cruelty-free, just abundant diet, right? Make sure you schedule a call with me so we can go over a detailed plan on how you can also make the transition yourself. Okay? All right, guys. With that being said, peace and love to you all. Have a good night.